Hey, what's going on, everybody? Got a video today. We're of course going to be opening up some packs. We got some X and Y, some Sun and Moon, various packs here. But topic of conversation today that I haven't seen anyone else discussing, but is definitely news, and that is that first edition base set booster boxes have really gone above $1 million a box. If you think about it, Logan Paul, and I said I wasn't going to talk about Logan Paul, but here we are. Not a big fan of his, but you got to respect the hustle that the guy has and the impact that has come from Pokemon cards in the last year since he's been in the scene. Whether you like it or not, that's brought a lot of people in. It's caused a even greater shortage. I think we still would have run into some shortage of cards just with COVID and everything that happened, but now we have YouTubers, really people all over various industries are investing in Pokemon and opening up the vintage packs, and it's had a ripple effect into the newer stuff even. But Logan Paul announced a couple weeks ago that he bought 6 first edition base set booster boxes for $2 million, which if you do the math there works out to be about $334,000 per box, which is roughly what he paid for that last one where he auctioned off each pack for $11,111. And even then he made his money back plus some. But what we have going on, what just ended on, I think it was Friday was the end of it. He had an auction up on Golden Auctions where he basically started out each of the 36 packs for $10,000, and he's going to do a break on it on the 27th to commemorate the 25th anniversary of Pokemon. And I think that's a genius move on his part. Heard a couple of other people talk about this too, where he caught a little bit of flack with the $11,111. Like, that's an insane amount for one booster pack, especially because they were selling, I think, previous to that for like $5 or $6 grand, which is still a crazy amount of money. But by starting the auction at $10,000, it kind of leaves it up to the bidders on what they think the value should be. And I saw, so I think he had initially listed 36 packs, and then something happened where 12 people want to pay in like Bitcoin or some virtual currency, so I think they took 12 off so that they could sell them through that. But the other 24 packs were up there, and I don't think any of them were under, I think the lowest I saw was $36,900, and there were a few of them. So I'm guessing the same person bought a couple of them for that price. So if you do the math there, just using $36,900 times 36, you're at $1.3 million for one box. So what Logan Paul's essentially done is set the standard that, hey, these boxes are going to go for $1 million. And he even said it that I think it was in October or September, he said within a year boxes would be $1 million. So this is really him showcasing that was in fact true. So he's got 5 other boxes that basically cost him, you gotta factor in probably 5% for the auction house to take their cut. So roughly, I don't know, $80,000, something like that. Actually, probably a little less than that, probably more like 70,000. So you're still looking at like $1.25 million for one of his boxes, and if he's got 5 more, I mean, you're talking another $6 million right there. So all in all, his $2 million investment is gonna make him millions, on top of the fact that he's gonna have millions of people watching the streams and getting all that ad revenue. Like, just insane to think that. He's really hyping up that he spent $2 million. Oh, that's pretty cool. Reverse holo card. Ludicolo. All right. And Hippodon is our holographic. I think I like the reverse holo on this one more. But yeah, just hyping up that he spent, dropped $2 million as a feat of its own, but now he's going to turn that and, make 4 or 5 times as much in profit from that. Like, that's That's just insane. So yeah, I'm not a big Logan Paul fan for countless reasons, but you gotta Emigron EX. Cool. Have not pulled this card before. Haven't opened too much X and Y, but um, kind of missed out on those sets, but really glad to be opening them up now. Cool. What's the centering like on this one? Ooh, I don't like that. It's like a defect of some kind. All right, well, slash the value at least in half there. That's a bummer, but still cool looking card. Yeah, so not a big fan of him, but you gotta respect the guy that he can, really hype something up like that and get so many people on board. Hopefully, in the next year, we'll be back to maybe a somewhat normal where we can find packs on the shelf again. But yeah, mainly just wanted to talk today. All right, Groudon X. Mainly just want to talk today about what was going on, and again, I haven't seen anyone do a video yet where they're talking about this valuation of, essentially you can say now that a booster box has crossed the $1 million mark, and the guy's got 6 of them, so anxious to see what that means, and obviously that trickles into current stuff. Last I checked, Vivid Voltage is still well above $200 a booster box. I heard that they're supposed to be supplying more in the next month or so. Man, we are getting all the hits today. Kingdra EX, full art. Cool. All right, 3 hits, and then we have that reverse. Oh, this is a card feels really cool too. What's the centering like on that? A little whitening here and there on the edges, but overall not too bad. Yeah, so it's a bummer that you can't find newer things on the shelf. Everyone's buying everything. I know my local Target, Walmart, there's groups that come in and they know the schedules now where vendors restock. My hometown actually had a vendor get in a little bit of trouble because they were buying up the stock. They weren't even I don't know how it was working, but they weren't even getting it to the shelf. The vendor was buying it all up and reselling it. So yeah, I understand people, hear Pokemon cards are valuable right now, and if you have access to them, you can make quite a bit of money, but it's kind of a bummer for us that just want to open up the packs and collect them on a normal price, and anxious to see what this will do long term to the hobby, but hoping that prices stay. I think retail $4 a booster pack is already kind of pushing it, to be honest. That's why I like buying booster boxes when you could get them for $100, because then you could bring that cost down to about $3 a booster pack. Makes it a little bit more affordable with that. You have the upfront cost, but we're gonna leave it on a Steam Siege because this was the joke set for a long time, and even Steam Siege booster boxes, I think they're still above $200 right now. Like a couple weeks ago they pushed $200, and I just could not believe that, because these are the packs that people essentially give away. Like, I was finding these for $2 a piece, even less when you were running into this is all you could find. I don't mind Steam Siege. I think it's got some cool cards. It's just kind of that, one set has to be the worst, and it seems like it's pretty much in agreement that this is it. Just doesn't seem like there's enough Pokemon that actually tied to make this set great, like a Charizard would or a Pikachu. And yeah, why not end with a Volcanion EX? So we got 4 ultra rare hits from these 6 packs. That's pretty cool. So yeah, in reverse order here, we got the Volcanion EX, we got the Kingdra EX, full art, amazing looking card. We got the Groudon EX, and then this Mega Aggron EX card. Really cool looking card, but it's got a little bit of damage on it. So yeah, I wanted to keep this video kind of short, under 10 minutes. Give me a thumbs up if you like the content. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. But yeah, we're essentially at $1 million for a base set first edition booster box. We'll see what the next year brings us.